Hello there and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1 minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about our online courses. In one of my classes this week, I found out that a student of mine is a very keen volleyball player. She's good enough to be playing for her local team, where she is, as she admitted, the oldest player. She mentioned the fact that a lot of volleyball players basically knock it on the head when they get to their early 30s. And she did say that when she was that age, she thought about maybe quitting. She thought that maybe her knees weren't up to it anymore. But then, somehow, she got second wind. And so she's still playing, even though she's in her late 30s. If you get or hit second wind, or if you get or hit your second wind, you basically get new energy that makes you feel you can carry on doing something that had been making you feel tired. So in this instance, it's connected to doing a sport. It's sometimes used when you're running. I remember back in the day when I was young, when I used to be able to run 10k. The first 10k I ever ran, after about 7 kilometers, I basically wanted to give up. I was dead on my feet. But then I walked a little bit and suddenly I got second wind and I managed to finish the whole race. It's also sometimes used for writers or musicians where maybe they used to be famous back in the 70s or the 80s, then they kind of disappear and then they experience a bit of a revival or they make a comeback. They put out a new LP or they put out a new book and they get second wind and they build a new fan base. It's also sometimes used in the same way to talk about companies. Maybe companies used to be quite successful, then they go through a bit of a rough patch and they're not doing so well. It looks like they might go under, but then they hit their second wind and they kind of come back as successful as they were before, or maybe more so. We also use it to talk about eating and drinking. Maybe you go out for a big meal, you're absolutely stuffed, you think, I can't eat another thing. And then they bring the dessert tray round and you see a cake and you think, I'll just try a little bit of that cake. Maybe we can share it. You taste one mouthful and suddenly you hit your second wind and you're ready to eat more. It's also used when drinking alcohol. Maybe you're drinking and you're thinking, should probably go home now. You tell your friends you're going home and then on your way home you meet another friend and you pop into another bar and they see you later as they're walking past this bar on their way home, the friends you had been drinking with, and they say to you, hey, I thought you'd had enough. I thought you were going home. I seem to have hit my second wind. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button, share it with your friends, your students, your colleagues, share it on social media, and in the comment section below, we'd love to see examples of how you might use second wind.